got me a little fired up too. I go back to, speaking of this, is when I think, well, Larry and Sherman and some of the other mayors, we've had to do this. We've had to do this before. We've had to do this 4 years ago on another bill that was introduced that we all have to stand here and fight again. We sat on the courthouse steps and fought him. So now this is now the second time. So sorry to say, I'm Greg Inzer Jr. I'm the president of the county commission. I'm up here for District 6, not for the county commission, just for my district, which encompasses Glencoe, Rainbow City, and the City of Gadsden. And so I have talked with each mayor. I've been with each mayor. I'm here in support for each mayor. I can go back and say that in the last 4 months with Mayor Ford, Mayor Joe Taylor, with the help of others, and Dana, and Larry, and the other 6 or 7 that are here, for the first time since 1984, the Etowah County Commission has joined the Industrial Development Authority. We are funding that authority along with Rainbow City as well that's coming on board. It's the first time since 1984 that's happened. We continuously and have been going to Montgomery to recruit businesses. If you take away one tax, it's going to have to come from another place. That's just the way it is. Or you're going to go cut all the services and all the things that we've been told here before by the City of Gadsden, along with the other cities that are going to have to cut if you do that. The City of Gadsden is the largest. So when we listen to the City of Gadsden, think about what they're going to have to do. It just bleeds down. It also bleeds down to the county commission, because a friend of mine said this today, is it's kind of like having two or three or 5 unemployed kids. The county's going to have to step in at some point and go help them out. We can't just sit around. The county commission can't sit around and just let it happen. We can't. We have a less budget. We have a third of the budget of the City of Gadsden. The county commission has a $23 million budget. So everybody thinks the county is the bigger and we do everything. We are all over the whole county. Well, we do, but we only get 1% of the sales tax out of everybody. If there's 10, it goes one county, 4 state, and 5 local, and the ones that are 10. We get 1%. And we have 375 employees at the county with the jail and our deputies and our other staff. So at some point it might not affect us totally because we're not involved. We don't have an occupational tax. But when we have 5 different municipalities that are going to lose these funds, it's going to take effect on us. And we're going to have to do whatever we have to do to come in and help. And so the other thing that I go back to, it reminded me when Larry spoke, was that 4 or 5 years ago, when we had this same problem, we're here again, and it's a total overreach. I know y'all have heard that before, but you got to understand, a state senator, in my opinion, along with representatives, we elect them to go to Montgomery to represent our interests. Our interests. Everybody in this room's interests. Okay? So if we elect somebody to go to Montgomery and say, hey, work, build relationships, do everything you possibly can to make a deal here and help this city over here to get something back for here. Get us a road project. Get us a downtown project. Get us a grant. Whatever it is. And then come back and say, look, I can get this. I can do this. Can you match money here? Yes, I can 20% match that money. Please go back to Montgomery and get us some more. That's what they're designed to do. Our job is to take that money, use it wisely like y'all have elected us to do, put it in each one of our counties and in our cities. As a county commissioner that has 3 of the municipalities that this bill affects, I can tell you one thing I haven't done in 5 years is tell them how to run their city. And I don't expect the senator to tell us how to run our county. Thank you.